Hello! In this video, I'm going to show you how to do what we tried to do today in class, which is compile and then run a Java program straight from the command line without using a fancy IDE. This was one of the slides from the slideshow that we looked at, which shows that when you press the green play button in an IDE like IntelliJ, there's actually behind-the-scenes programs running. One which compiles your Java program into bytecode, and another, the JVM, which takes that bytecode and actually interprets it into your native CPU's machine language to run. So to do this, you'll need to set up a couple of things. If you're on a Mac, go ahead and open a terminal. If you're on a PC, you could do this from the command prompt by searching for CMD. I prefer to use the git bash prompt. So if I search for git down here, it says git bash because I've installed a special program called git bash. If you haven't installed it, go ahead and search for it and install it and then come back. I'm going to make the font a little bit larger so that we can see better. So Java and Java-C are both executable programs. So you have to see whether or not the computer knows where those programs are located. So go ahead and type java-version as a way of checking where Java is. If it says that it doesn't recognize the command Java, then that means that the Java executable isn't in your system path. And I'll tell you what that means in a second. The way that if this does work, you can actually see where it is by typing which Java, and that will show you the path to your executable. Let's do the same thing for Java-C. So which Java-C, and again that shows me a path to the executable for the Java compiler. Okay, if neither of those two things work for you, then pause the video and watch the next one, which is about environment variables, and then come back here. Okay, let's say that did work. Type pwd, which stands for print working directory, and that will tell you which folder you're inside of right now. In my case, it's C users D Dobrovich, which is my user folder. Let's create a Java program not using an IDE, but just using the dumbest text editor we can find, which I think is probably Notepad. So I've opened Notepad. If you're on a Mac, you can figure out whatever plain text editor you want. Same thing for Windows. So let's go ahead and make a basic Hello World program. So I'm going to say public class hi, and then public static void main. Let's fast forward this. Okay, here we are. Right now it's unsaved, so I'm going to save it. And I want to be sure that I know where I'm saving it to. So I'm going to navigate to that same folder that I saw when I typed print working directory here. I'm going to go to C drive users D Dobrovich. So I'm just going to type it up here. C drive users D Dobrovich. And here I am. And because my class is called hi, I'm going to call this one hi.java. Oh, it seems like I already have one. Okay, so I just replaced it. Pay no attention to me right now. Okay, great. So if you type ls for list, it will show you all of the files that start with hi, and then the star means anything after that is okay. So hi.java is the only file that we have that starts with hi in the current folder. Let's go ahead and compile it. So we'll say java-c hi.java. Okay, great. So it worked. If I had a syntax error, actually let's do that on purpose. So I'm going to remove one of these braces, and I saved it, and now I'm going to run it again. Now it says there's an error, it reached the end of the file while parsing, and the reason it reached the end of the file is because it thinks this brace is matched with that one, and now all of a sudden it's at the end of the file and it doesn't see any closing brace like it's expecting to. So let's go and fix all the compile time problems again. There we go. And now let's do this again, list hi star, and now you see that there's another file, hi.class. That's the class file that's the compiled Java program. So this is the object code in here. And then to run it, you'd type java hi. You don't need to type .class. In fact, you should not type .class. And there we go. I've run it right on the command line. And you notice that this is the same thing that you would have seen display in your console from within your IDE if you'd run it from there. So I just think that's a fun exercise to do, and a lot of programs that, and it's lots of times good to know what's happening kind of under the hood of programs that you're familiar with using.